Okay, so today's topic we are going to see about live and extract, how it works. And along with that, we are going to see the incremental refresh, and then we are going to see the first filter of sheets that is called as add to context filter. Okay, add to context or context filter. Okay, right. So once we connect to the data source, when I drag the table, I have got live and extract connection over here. Yeah. So when we say live, it is a live snapshot, whatever available in your Excel sheet that is considered as a table, order master data table. So this is the view. Now let's say this 58,090, we want to extract it from that Excel sheet and save it into an Excel format or Tableau format. From Excel format to the Tableau format. What we do, we click on extract first, and here you see extract will include all the data, all data. All data means 58,000, how much? 58,000 plus whatever the records we had in this Excel sheet. Why we create this extract? To make this Tableau file to be independent, right? Rather than connecting again and again with the data. So it is better we'll extract all this data and save it in a specific format, Tableau format, which Tableau can read it, and we can attach that extracted data into this workbook. This is the whole process what we are going to see. So we'll see step by step. As I clicked on extract, the first step what we need to do is we need to save this extract. To save this extract, if I click on sheet 1, I'll get this pop-up window where it is saving its type as Tableau data extract *hyper, which is the Tableau engine, where it compresses the data source. Once it gets huge, to optimize it, to make it work much more faster, the performance betterment, right? So this got introduced in 2018 version. Okay. Now I'll name this extract as, let's say, orders detail. I'll name this as, just for my reference, as orders detail. Where I'm saving it, it is getting saved under my documents, my Tableau repository data source. When I click on save, right now the data got saved here. Yes, where it got saved, let's cross check. See, executing query. So it is fetching all the information from that file and saving in a form of extract. So where we get the where we'll get this C under my Tableau repository data source. This is our extract. See, Tableau extract. This is the symbol of it. Yes, this is the, let me zoom it. See, this is your extract. This is how it looks like, right? Cylindric icon, two cylindric icons with the Tableau logo background, right? This is your Tableau extract. Now this extract consists of your 58,000 records. Now this file should be saved in your book 1, which is your Tableau workbook, which you opened and got connected with your Excel file. To do that, what we need to do is click on file, go to save as. By default, your file is saved as normal workbook. Now we are going to change it to the packaged workbook, right? So I'm going to name this as orders analysis report. Just I'm giving the name of this report, which is Tableau package workbook, that is .twbx. That is Tableau package workbook. This is the extension. First it was TWB, now it is TWBX. Why we are creating TWBX? To save your extract. To save your extract, we need to choose save as type TWBX. Once you do that, now your file becomes independent. Now your book 1 name got changed to order analysis report. Now this file is nothing but, which includes your data also in this. It becomes independent. So what is the use of independent here? No need of getting connected again and again to your data source. Now you can work this as independent, right? You can call it as like offline also. If you are connecting your data sources from your server, the same method, same procedure, you're going to do it. What are you going to do? From your home tab, you're going to choose a server or a cloud. Once you connect with any cloud or a table, you can fetch it, create the extract and make it independent. Right now we are doing with the help of Excel data source, right? It may be Redshift, Amazon Redshift, or SQL Server, or any server it is. Get connected when you are online, fetch the data, extract, attach to it. So that tomorrow, if you are not online, if you are traveling, if you are working offline, right, anywhere, any around, you can work on that data. Clear? This is how it works. Now coming back to this thing, now you see, now it states extract includes all data 27/5/2024, 11/14/50. So with this date and timestamp, you'll come to know when it was last extracted. When was it last extracted? All right. Now coming to the point. Now let's say we have got edit and refresh. Now as your extract consists of 58,090. What if when you get the requirement gathering from the client, when you gather the information and the requirement, what he wants to, see in the part of reports or dashboards, right? In that case, if you want to reduce the data count, unwanted columns and rows or records, in that case, you'll click on edit. That is your first filter of Tableau, which is called as extract filter. The first filter of Tableau is called as extract filter. The name itself says extract filter. Whatever you have extracted, if you want to reduce it, so you are going to apply the extract here. Right? Now, let's say I've got countries. So I have got 135 countries in this data, but I want to work only specific markets. This dashboard or this workbook should work on a specific markets. Let's say those markets are Latin America, US, and Canada, only 3. The rest of the EMEA, EU, APAC, and Africa, we don't want it. So what happens? 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of 7, 4 are not required. Those are not required. Those are unnecessary right now as per the requirement. So we can reduce that extract so that it work. If we can have only those records with us which are required to create our visualization as per the requirement. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on OK. Now keeps Canada, Latin America, and US. That's what we wanted. When I click on OK now you see what it states. This is what it states. Extract will include subset of data. What does it mean? Out of 58,000 now, how much subset of data we require? Only of US, Latin America, and Canada. Got it? So this extract will include which data now? Which countries? Latin America and US. Okay, to test that, whether this applied or not, right? As per the filters, go to the sheet 1. Whenever you apply a filter, first test it. Take a blank sheet, open a new sheet or a blank sheet, go there and just check whether as per the requirement is reflecting or not. See, creating extract database, loading the data source for the first time means it is reducing from the extract itself. Now, the basic method to do is drag your order master data count, which was 58,000. Now it is only 26,819, which means it got reduced. Now, whether it is got correctly applied with the filters or not, just drag your, which you're going to drag now. If I drag country, so it is better as you applied on a market, just drag your market. So by this way, you'll come to know 397 records of Canada, 16,253 records of Latin America, and 10,168 records of US. Go to the analysis, under totals, grand total. Column grand total, you'll come to know that is 26,819 records we are going to use to create further graphs and charts. Clear? Makes sense? That is how you are going to apply your extract filter, which is the first filter of Tableau. All right. So you see, when you go to the edit, you'll get an idea with this, a particular box where it showcases your filters, which fields you have applied, and details what you have applied within that particular field. Clear? Now coming to the point. What if tomorrow, let's say today is 26,819. Yep. And tomorrow from this Excel file, some more data got added. Some more data got added. Related to what? Related to Canada, Latin America, and US. Now that data we would be requiring back again, new data, appended data, or new transactions of this business related to Canada, Latin America, and US. For that, what we need to do is, if you want to make it automated, you need to make use of like incremental refresh. The word increment itself says anything what is existing. Apart from that, getting something more added to it, that becomes your increment. That's why it is called as incremental refresh. Now, let's say you have got connected with multiple data sources. But right now we have got only one table, that is order master data. That's why we need to choose from this list. Right now we have one. So we have got here one as order master data. What is order master data? This is your data source. So what we are trying to say here is you apply an incremental refresh on this particular table so that you can fetch the new records. So we need to give a specific field to check from where it has to fetch the new records. So click here. You see you have got limited amount of fields. Totally we had got 25, but right now it is showing only 5. Why? Because this is by default, it gets updated. Every transaction has got its order ID, postal code. If postal code is not there, we have got quantity because there is no transaction without quantity, right? At least you are selling something, or at least you are selling any of the services, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? That way. Then we have got row ID, that is nothing but your serial number, which you are going to update. Ship date. If you are commenting something, if you are let's say if I am purchasing anything and I have to get that delivery, that is nothing but my ship date, right? Delivery date. So I'm going to choose here order date.
There will be multiple records the same order date.
Yeah, but there are chances there would be no row record, no row ID updated. Is there any transaction without order date when online transaction is happening? Row ID is something which you are going to update in Excel. Yes. All right. So this is my order date. So, all right. Now you see here I've got order master data, order date, and I'll click on OK. When I click on OK, see extract will include subset of data. Yes, I'll click on update now. Now, as I have applied this incremental refresh because I want this workbook to be updated whenever the data got added. So to do that, what we need to do is first save this file after applying the incremental refresh. So it is asking again to create the extract. Why? Because once it starts to create the extract, as we have made multiple changes with the filters as well, right? And then we have applied an incremental refresh. Now what happens? It loads the data, final data, what do you want? And it checks the last record of your record number of your extract now. So that whenever you open the workbook, it should work as per your incremental refresh. Right? Let's see a live example. Let's say I'm done with the work today and this is like 11:20, last refresh is done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this file and close it. Okay. So what is the file name was? Orders analysis report. So where it is stored under workbooks. Under workbooks, order analysis report. All right. Now, what was our task? What we are saying is under data sources, where is our file? Did we connect from here? No. I have connected from my D folder where I've got data sources with me. So I need to go under my Tableau notes, data sources, and global. Under this, I've got global. So what I'm doing here, as I've got 58,000 records with me, again in that what we have got restricted of US, Latin and Canada. Okay. So let me delete this. Save this file. Now, let me apply the filter and paste the same so that we'll get an idea. So let's cross check what Tableau is providing us as a count. It was like 26,000 plus, right? Now check again here. See, we have got 26,800. This is what it is reflecting after the extract. Now, let's say if I copy, so these are 26,000, right? 818. So let's consider we have to add something around, let's consider 30,000 minus, how much it was? 26,008. Yes, so Let's consider 3,182 records we are going to add. What we are going to add? 3,182. Now, if I have to select this, so this is 26,000, where it is ending 58,000, starting from 8. Okay, Control G. Let's say A, 4,000. So if I select from here, so it is 1,829 records. Let's go some more. Control G. Let's say A, 8,000. Right? 3,738. How much we wanted? 3,118. Yes? Let's consider 3,118. Why I'm taking this particular count is to get exact count so that you guys can understand how much it is added. All right. So what I'm doing, I'm copying this, the whole, Control Shift right arrow till the end row C. Still it is pending, right? There are chances of errors. So that's why you need to check, cross check whether you are applying till the end or not. Yes, you are applying from the end or not. All right. So another way what to do is just apply the filter, go to the market, just sort it. Okay. So let's go with US. Control space bar to select the whole column, Control F, type US. Enter. So it is starting from this count. So how much is this count? 10,168. Right? 10,168. Control F, let's say Latin. So this is 26,421, Latin America and US. So Canada, we had only just 267 rows with us. Canada, Latin America, US. Let's say I'll copy this only, whole data itself. I'll paste it over here. Okay, it is not allowing. What we'll do, we'll copy this, Control N to the new sheet, Alt OCA, trim it, go back, remove the filter, and just paste it below. Copy this and bring back to our sheet. Yes, I'm pasting. The information to be pasted, the copy of the area that to paste our shape and size. All right. So it is not allowing at once. Let's try once again. Okay, so it's not allowing. नहीं नहीं
Which graph on?
नहीं नहीं, ये पढ़ाने का इंस्टीट्यूट। Okay, let's take less data. So let's say I'm taking a count of 20. Okay, let's paste it there. And paste it over here. Got it? Now, what is our count now? 58,111. So this data is of what? Canada. Correct? Now, let's come back to what was the count earlier? How much was like US, Latin America, and something. Now we have added 20. So how much it becomes now? 26,800, which means 18 means it goes like 26,838. Correct? Approximate to that. Now let's see. What if we add some data of Africa also? Some data of Africa also get updated. Okay. Okay. Now let's say if I added this. So how much it is? 23. 23 more of what? Unnecessary data. Unnecessary data means Africa data. Right? Okay. Now let's see overall count. I'll go here, apply 1, 2, 3, 4. And let make it in order. The count. Now how much it is? 58,133 is the, apart from your extract, we have added some more. Yep. Let me close this. As I have saved this, no use of this. Let me close unwanted files also. All right. Now let's go back to our workbooks. So where are our workbooks? Under my Tableau repository, workbooks. This is our workbook. Now, when I'm opening this, it starts to check the filters also, what you have applied. It will remove the new added Africa data as a filter, and it will fetch only part of Canada data. That is 20 records, right? 20 records. Now let's check. See, to cross check, when I drag it into the count, previously it was 26,819. If I come back here, it is executing query now. Yeah, let's check now whether the incremental refresh got worked on, not. So how to check it? If anything data was added or not, or it got refreshed or not, we have got an option called see. Here we have got an option called as history. So what it states? Incremental refresh 0. What does it mean? It did not get refreshed. It is showing the last time, that is 11/20. Correct? So we'll go back again and check what exactly happened. So we'll go to the file. How to go it? Like right click, go here, sorry, edit connection. No, we want automated to be happen, right? If I do it manual refresh, it will work. See, if you want to check, we'll see. I'll show you the, as you already know, right? In the manual refresh, when you refresh it, you'll get that result. Okay. So let's see what we have left to do. So let's go to the order master data. See, it is still the same. We have not pasted it. We have pasted in the wrong sheet. Yes. So we'll go back. Go to Africa. Let's say Canada and US. Okay. So how many records these are? These are like 15,275. So let's reduce one of the country and check. Let's say remove US. We'll have only Africa and Canada. Okay. When I say Africa and Canada, it is 5,011. So when you say 5,011, okay, wait. So Africa is 47. So we'll write it here. Africa 41. Yes. 4714 was the count. And Canada, let's see. So under Canada, we have 397. So what is the total? 511, 5111. So let's say we are adding this much. So it should take copy. Perfect. So I pasted here. Let me save first. Okay, so it got saved. Now the data is 58,487. 58,487 is the current count, right? Out of which, after the refresh, after the incremental refresh, only 397 should be added to your current data. What is your current data right now? 58,090. So what is the total? Let's say 50,890, right? Correct? So here what we are going to say is equals to plus this. So what will be the answer? 51287 should be your final after incremental refresh. Total how much data will be updated? 58,487. But after the filters, it will use only 397 from your incremental refresh and it gets added to your existing count. But what was the existing count after the filter? Something like 26,818. Correct? So your final result will be this plus this. So it is 27,215. That is your incremental refresh final count. Got it? This is how much you're going to use once it is refreshed. Existing is how much? 26,818. After applying all Africa and all the regions excluding it. This includes only your US, LATAM, and Canada. These are the three. Let's check. Go back. Ensure we have saved it. Under order master data, just cross check we have saved till the last column or not. Yes, everything is updated till form. Save once again and close it. 58,487. 58,486, excluding your headers, field names. All right, let's come back to Tableau. Close this. Yes, save it. So currently it is 58,090. Open now. Hope this should work now and it should refresh as it got saved successfully. Now let's see if it works here and get our results. So it's loading. Let's see what result we are going to get now.
select no idea the lens.
Yes.
We go to sheet one with the
Let's see if it is yes. Market is there. Order date. Close it. When I go to the sheet one here, it should execute the query. And the result should be as per my requirement. What was our result? What we wanted, 26,818 plus 27215. Let's see. Yes. See this? 27215. But still, we have got issues in incremental. Let's see history. It got full refreshed. As we connected to the Excel file, it got full refreshed. Actually, it should be like 26,818 plus that 227 counter that should be added here in the refresh tab. Right? Clear? Just try it with your Tableau desktop version. Okay. And then create and send me the screenshots. All right.